Physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background. I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
Aloha everybody, Maria Benardis here. So I'm coming to you today with a very brief video, health and wellness related content, and in particular we're focusing on collagen, because collagen is important for our bodies for so many reasons. And it's not just important in terms of our skin, and this is why a lot of people have wrinkles, especially wrinkles that are very deep in the skin. That is alerting to straight away an imbalance in the mind, body, and or spirit. So either one of those or all three, which of course in turn, if we're talking about body, it shows that attention needs to be given, for example, to the foods that one is eating, and of course the skincare routine that one has. And it also alerts to the fact that they're not getting enough collagen. And today we're going to talk about collagen, but also I'm going to provide to you an alternative to getting all that Botox and toxic stuff done on your face. And today, even though I've discussed this topic many times in videos in the past, I'm actually going to use Dr. Stanley Gravely, PhD. He's an amazing doctor that's part of our LifeWave team. So he offers lots of, very sound wisdom and nuggets of information in a very concise manner in terms of helpful tips that we could be doing to activate our collagen and really maintain body health, because the body needs collagen, as do our joints. And bones and so many other organs in our body. So it's very important that we understand how we can get it, or how we can actually activate it in the body, which is what I do. And this is one of the main reasons that I do not have any wrinkles on my face. And as I've said before, I'm nearly 60 years old. And if you look anybody else that's close to my age, you will see they're either getting Botox up here. So I'm going to give you an alternative that I have seen that works to, diminish those lines without getting Botox, and also just a general routine that you could be doing every day that not only activates your universal cells, but also in the process activates your collagen. So again, I have about 4 pages here from Dr. Stanley Gravely, and I'm going to read what he says, but I then Also, I'm going to add some comments because I don't necessarily agree with everything that doctors have to say, and I'll outline the reasons why. And one of the reasons that I will outline is also validated by a video that will follow at the end of my video, where someone else that had breast cancer did their research and woke up and said, I will never ever take collagen again in the supplement format. And they outline why. And I totally agree with them on most of what they've said. And I will outline some of this. And there is research out there, so everybody should be doing their research and not merely just listening to me and this lady, although she does outline some great research so that you can discover why a lot of the natural collagen on the shelves is not so natural and is actually really toxic. So I'm going to begin. So Dr. Stanley Gravely outlines, PhD, why collagen is important. So it's a type of protein which is really important, and many of us are just not getting enough in the diets. Considering it's not found in typical protein sources, excuse me, like most cuts of meat, although supplementation is widely available, including a few servings of collagen rich foods, which we will go through. And that's my preferred way of protein, and then topping it up with the wearable technology. Because what a lot of people don't realize is this wearable technology, X39, links in the description of this video, and it's flashing on the screen, actually activates your collagen. So that's the way I supplement my collagen. And there's none of that toxic stuff that we'll discuss later on, and you'll see in the video in this. And of course, it's vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, and also meat friendly for those that do still eat meat without the toxins. So we'll discuss what those foods are. And these are going to be collagen boosting foods, which are really important to include in your diet because they raise your collagen levels in your body, yet they don't contain any collagen. Um, so your diet will benefit from you actually having these foods that we will discuss. And as I said before, Dr. Stanley Gravely, PhD, says this in turn is supportive of healthy joints, skin health, and gut health. So a lot of people don't realize that we need the activation of collagen for gut health. And this is why a lot of people that get onto this technology find that their gut issues correct themselves. Why? Because there's cells in your gut, so therefore it activates new cells, it detoxes the existing cells and regenerates them. So again, every disease resides in the cells. So which collagen foods are best the ones to focus on? So which ones should we be focused? Well, let's take a closer look at what exactly collagen does and a few of the top collagen-rich foods to emphasize in your diet. Why does your body crave more collagen? Collagen is a type of structural protein found in abundance throughout the body in connective tissues such as the joints and skin, often considered the glue that holds the body together. It is generally responsible for supplying suppleness to the skin, keeping your joints moving smoothly, and much more. And what happens is as we get older, our cells die, our collagen depletes. So we need to be doing more to be activating the collagen and getting collagen rich foods that activate the collagen in our body. So as you get older, however, collagen production naturally starts to decline. There are also a variety of lifestyle factors that can interfere with collagen synthesis, such as smoking, too much sun exposure, alcohol, poor diet, and the list goes on. Generally speaking, increasing your intake of collagen can help in these areas. So, one, supports a healthy gut and impacts gut lining integrity, supports the health of your joints, tendons, and connective tissue, impacting comfort and mobility, helps promote healthy hair, nails, and skin, including skin elasticity. can assist in building muscle, supports the health of the heart and blood vessels. Using a collagen supplement is perhaps the most easy and effective way to kick up collagen levels, but consuming a variety of collagen foods and foods that can help the health of the collagen in your body is already making on its own are other options to help increase levels. So, what are the best collagen foods and the best collagen rich foods? So, some of these foods that are high in collagen include bone broth. Bone broth is a great source of collagen, along with some important amino acids. Now, there is one thing I wanted to flag here, and you'll also see the video that follows, 2-minute video, supporting this. A lot of the bone broths out there come from meat, and a lot of the meat is GMO, has been injected with antibiotics, has been injected with vaccines and jabs. The feed that they're giving the animals is genetically modified soy and all sorts of other things. So, therefore, if they're putting toxins into the meat, the toxins are coming out on the bone broth. So, if you're going to have it, it's going to have to be certified organic, and you better make sure that it is really certified organic and doesn't have those nasties. So it's not one that I would recommend, even though Dr. Gravely does recommend it. Now, the second one, which I love and enjoy, is spirulina. This type of algae is a great plant-based source of amino acids like glycine, which is a key component of collagen. So very important. Look into that. It's great for vegetarians and vegans as well. Fortunately, consuming spirulina and foods high in vitamin C can help boost collagen. So it is also high in vitamin C. Third one, cod fish. Now, the same things I had to say for meat, I say here, because a lot of the fish, as we know, has microplastics, a lot of other toxins, mercury. Need I go on? The list goes on and on. Please do your research. So when you're consuming this, you're also consuming all the other stuff. Like most other types of whitefish, codfish is jam-packed with amino acids such as glycine and proline. It is also high in essential nutrients such as selenium, vitamin B6, and phosphorus. Eggs are another good source that activate the collagen, and again, make sure they're certified organic. Eggs and egg whites are some of the top collagen foods thanks to their content of amino acids that make up collagen, including glycine and proline. Number 5, gelatin. Again, the source of gelatin is from the remains and carcasses of animals. So, again, you're going to have the same issues that I outlined above for bone broth and codfish. Gelatin is a type of protein derived from collagen, which is why it's considered one of the top collagen filled foods available. But again, exercise caution. Beef. So the bones of bovine hide from beef supplies collagen, also known as bovine collagen. So again, I have the same concerns with beef as I did bone broth, as I did codfish, because they have been tampered with and injected with lots of stuff. So you are not just getting the collagen, you are getting all sorts of other stuff. So again, do your research and be careful what you buy. 7, chicken. Again, I say the same thing for chicken. And we have seen so many things happening with chickens, from bird flu to this, to injecting them with hormones, injecting them with antibiotics, injecting them with vaccines. So again, you are what you eat. So do your research in terms of what chicken you're consuming if you're consuming meat. Chicken cartilage is a great source of collagen type 2, which is particularly good for joints. Chicken wings are the best food source of this type of collagen. Plan to boost overall collagen levels. So what's the plan? So this is what the doctor prescribes. Supplement with collagen protein. And again, we just highlighted some sources and some sources that boost it. In addition to eating a collagen-filled diet, adding a collagen supplement to your routine is a convenient option for increasing your intake. I personally, so he takes a particular one, which I will not discuss here on this channel. Um, and well, actually, I will discuss it's coming up. He actually tells us, and I've got a picture coming up of how he boosts his collagen, and many people will be surprised. So, in actual fact, I might actually just bring it up now. I have a graphic which I'll add to the stage, and you can probably see that. But what I'm going to try and do is view full screen just so you can see it. So, this is what Dr. Gravely uses. So, first of all, he uses X39. This does activate your collagen, and it does a lot more other things. And you can see there's a nice little graphic there that tells you all the positives of what activating collagen does. And of course, I've already outlined those. Now, you're going to see a picture of him from 2021, 8 months later, 15 months later, with the use of X39. And then later on, he supplemented with aloe vera. And I'll tell you why he supplemented with this. Look at the contrast. Not only did he lose weight, but doesn't he look more beautiful? And oh my goodness me, more amazing. And not only that, I've actually met him in real life a couple of times. I met him recently in Cancun when we were there for Lifeway. And I tell you what, this picture of March 2023, let me tell you, it does not do him justice. He's actually gotten better and better. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen, and I'm going to explain the differences here. So let me get back to StreamYard. So I'm going to explain the differences. Why did he then supplement with aloe vera? So this is the patch, and the only patch that everybody really needs. It helps you self-heal anything that's going on in your body. And where does it all reside? In the cells. And what does this do? It detoxes and activates and regenerates and produces new stem cells. It increases your glutathione by about 25%, reduces inflammation, and activates your collagen. So this is what I patch on with every day. That's how I activate my collagen. So even if I'm not eating a full amount of all those other foods, of course I'm vegetarian, so it's going to be eggs and spirulina for me, then what I have done in the past few months is supplemented with aloe vera. Now, why did I supplement, I beg your pardon, upside down aloe vera? And why did then Dr. Gravely supplement with aloe vera? Aloe vera is a patch that I suggest for people that are taking Botox and have really deep lines that they want to get rid of, or want to put X39 on steroids. And for example, someone had a lot of lines here, and I got them to put this patch at night here. So it also helps you with better sleep. It also helps you with your telomeres to help extend your life. It does a whole host of things, but I'm putting it on because it helps me really activate my pineal gland, and I have found it has bettered my connection with God Creator. Okay, so this is what Dr. Gravely uses, and this is what I do. However, this is enough. Unless you have deep lines or you're getting Botox, then you can substitute the Botox for this. And for someone that really wants to focus on my ascension and activate my pineal gland and put everything that I do on steroids, okay? So again, he says, if you want to boost your overall collagen levels, we've given you one option, how to supplement. Eat collagen-filled foods. We've already discussed those. And he's saying, 1 or 2 eggs for breakfast, using spirulina in a smoothie, making a fish dinner. So, I mean, really easy how it can be incorporated. So number 2, consuming those. Leafy greens are also very important because they contain vitamin C, and that also helps activate, the collagen production and everything else. And of course, vitamin C is so good for you. It wards off colds and everything else. And as we know, anything green in vegetable form or fruit form detoxes anything that shouldn't be in the body. So some other specific foods he recommends are pumpkin seeds, so they're great, strawberries, citrus fruits, again for their vitamin C content. Garlic is also a high collagen boosting um, you know, uh, food. Fermented foods are also good because all disease begins in the gut, as uh, you know, uh, Hippocrates told us. And you can find those in kefir, apple cider vinegar, sauerkraut, um, Greek yogurt, and so many other foods. Herbs and spices are also very important, help boost the collagen. So we're talking about fresh and dried herbs, spices such as turmeric, ginger, clove, cinnamon, rosemary, parsley, thyme, oregano, and are supportive also for a healthy immune system function and healthy gut. And again, he stresses at the end the LifeWave technology. Be sure to take advantage of X39. And if you really want to boost that because you also have really deep wrinkles and for pineal gland purposes, it's elevator. I'm so sorry. We just are having problems getting this on the screen. So again, there are links in the description of this video where you can go and read more and find out more information. Again, there's a brief video that's following of a woman that had breast cancer and very strongly suggesting against a lot of the collagen that is on the shelf that you can buy for obvious reasons, and especially people with cancer should be avoiding those. And she outlines the reasons. She flashes some research on medical research, proven research on the screen. And again, this has medical backed studies and research. And I have so many testimonials on my Facebook page, on my website, and in my Telegram channel of people's skin improving, joints. Oh my goodness me, plethora of amazing things that has happened to them in their life. And after that video, there's another little video of a lovely doctor that I met recently in Cancun and his mother, and how through the use of this wearable technology, after having heart attacks and all sorts of other things, she's been able to heal her heart and reverse its age. And her heart and her body is not functioning the age that she is, which is in her 80s. So this is the amazing stuff that you can experience with this amazing ancient Greek-based light therapy technology that focuses on the most important thing in your body, your batteries, which are your cells. All right, mahalo for watching it, everybody. God bless you. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.
You guys have to stop using collagen. I'm an 11-year breast cancer survivor, and just like many of you, middle age, I want less wrinkles, I want better looking skin, all of the things. But you can't take collagen, and I was mad about it too. Collagen, it turns itself like inward, but it also promotes breast cancer. So if you have breast cancer now, if you've ever had it, any of the things, it's just not good for you. There's tons of research out there. I went on a deep dive and it's nauseating. It makes me mad and sad. High protein food actually supports amino acids, that amino acids make the collagen in your body. Just like we can't work out our body and say, oh, I want fat to be gone on my arms, or I want it on my belly. But same thing with collagen. Like, our body has these amino acids, and it's going to use it how it needs it, if that makes sense. Like, we can't say, oh, I want the collagen to make my face smoother. I wish we could. Another thing about collagen is that you have to be aware of the toxicity in the meat that it's coming from, or even the fish. There could be heavy metals in there, and all of that is just not good for cancer survivors. So if you're stage 4, that's definitely a no-no. If you've never had it and you want to be preventative, then I would, do your research. Okay, love you, bye.
An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things. Like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design. holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy. For improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that could support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.